Chairman, good afternoon and welcome back to the decision for the licensing subcommittee. I will hand over to you, Chairman.
Right. I'm not muted. Right. Thank you everyone for coming, and thank you to all participants in the information session earlier on, in particular the two residents who took the time to let the committee know their objections and their concerns. It's my job as chairman to confirm the decision of the councillors, having discussed it in a private closed session, and I will ask David to clarify at the end in case of any errors, just to ensure the legalese is correct. So firstly, can I thank once again everyone who did take part in this process. The decision which was reached was unanimous and was made following consideration of all of the evidence, both heard and written. The decision is to allow the variation as sought with minor amendments to the proposed additional conditions put forward by the applicant. Committee notes the amended sought hours of operation where noise is audible and that no non-standard timings are sought in respect of the outside area. The hours of
2200 hours.
Pardon?
Yeah. 2200 hours.
Right, thank you. Of 20, yeah, up until 2200 hours. A more detailed notice of determination will follow, but in summary, the reasons for this decision are: whilst the area is close to residential accommodation, there has been a professional consideration of noise mitigation. This has resulted in the controls suggested in the Adrian James Acoustic Limited report, 12493/1A attached to the agenda, which the applicant has told us that they are happy to follow. A noise limiter will be introduced, controlling the threshold of amplified noise, and they are also proposed time limitations of when outdoor screen/stage the outdoor screen/stage area can be used when audible, and no concerns have been raised by the environmental health team. Whilst the concerns of local residents regarding possible noise have now been put to the committee with vigour, there is no evidence for the committee that the controls proposed will not be introduced as promised, or any reason to think that these noise controls will not be successful in the aim of preventing noise nuisances to local residents. In these circumstances, it would not be reasonable or proportionate to refuse the specific application. It is not felt necessary to require the limiter to be set with reference to sound measurements taken at the boundary of residential premises, as the noise at residential premises should be adequately controlled within the proposed method of working put forward in the Adrian James report. In addition, the committee notes the existing condition that noise from amplified music or voices shall not be as such to cause a nuisance to occupants in residential properties within the vicinity of the premises, and that already protects the quality of life of local residents. The amendments to proposed conditions are: condition 1, page 55. Prior to the first use of outdoor screen and stage, an audio level limiter shall be installed, and the limiter threshold shall be submitted to and agreed in writing by the Environmental Health Department of Great Yarmouth Borough Council, and shall remain as such thereafter. Excuse me. The limiter threshold shall be set with reference to sound measurements taken at 10 metres from the main loudspeakers, and with reference made to the Adrian James Acoustics Limited report 12493/1A. Amplified sound levels shall be checked at the boundaries of the nearest residential premises. And for condition 6 on page 55, the reference to 12 references, which rather than a 6-month period, we're extending that to 12 months. There are rights of appeal on this decision. Anyone wishing to question this decision or any part of it may appeal to a magistrate's courts within 21 days of being notified of the decision appealed against.
Yeah, there was also the
add on to that.
Thank you, Chair. Yeah, regarding condition 2, that will now read: the use of the outdoor screen stage area shall be limited to 1100 to 2200 Monday to Saturday and noon to 2200 Sundays for regulated entertainment.
Thank you, David. Okay. So the decision has now been confirmed. The applicant will receive that in writing. And at this point, it's my job to thank everyone once again for coming and then closing the meeting.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Chairman. If I can just ask members to stay on until I tell you the live stream is finished. Just
you.
bear with me.